Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti D. Gulwani with Research Methodology 1 as we have started our chapter number 1. Today we are going with the new topic, that is variable and types of variable. We have already understand the meaning of variable in the different terminologies, but repeating it again, variable is a measurable characteristics that varies. It may change from group to group, from person to person, or even within one person over a time. Actually, variable is a symbol to which values can be assigned, which is changeable in short. If you want to say it, variable is a characteristic which is changeable and to which you can assign the values. Now, there are different types of variable given in our syllables. There are 5 types of variable. So, starting with the first one, number 1 is independent variable. You have heard this word continuously in your statistics. Independent variable is denoted by IV. Well, according to the meaning which is given, let us understand first, then we will go with the example. Independent variable are those variable which are measured, manipulated or selected by the researcher to determine its relationship with dependent variable. Now, what are the independent variables? As mentioned over here, it can be measured, it can be manipulated or selected by the researcher. Now, we all know very well who is a researcher. Researcher is a person who identifies the topic or who want to do the research on a particular topic. Here, variable is measured. That means you can measure it in the numbers or in the size or in the kilograms. You can measure this variable, or it can be manipulated. That is, if you want to change it negatively or positively, then you can change this variable, or it is selected by the researcher. Mainly, as a researcher who is going to do research, he or she has detected this variable or he or she has find this variable. Now, why they have found this variable? To determine the relationship with the dependent variable. Dependent variable is what? That we will understand in the next variable. But here we want to find out relationship with what? With the dependent variable. One variable is dependent on the main topic which you are finding. Let us take one simple example over here. The introduction of 5 days per week. This is an independent variable. Now, what is introduction of 5 days per week? In a week, there are 7 days. We know it very well. Out of that, if you are deciding that you want to allow your employees to work only for 5 days in a week, that is, only you want to allow them to work for Monday to Friday. That is what you are introducing. Actually, this is a scenario in the software companies or in the IT companies. They are only allowing their employees to work for the 5 days only out of 7 days. So here, if in your company you are also introducing this system, this is identified by you. This scene is there in the software companies or in the IT companies, but other companies are not following this 5 days rule. They are allowing their employees to work, or they are forcing their employees to work from Monday to Saturday. But now you are going to bring the change, or now you are finding this thing. Why you are going with this? Because you want to increase productivity per worker. Now, how it will lead to productivity? Actually, if labor and employees will get certain holidays, then as per the perception or as per the assumption, it is said that they will get relaxed and in the next week they can work more efficiently. That's why it can increase productivity per worker. That means it is your fully dependent variable. We will discuss it in the next topic, that is in topic number 2. But right now just understand this dependent variable is fully dependent on the independent variable. That is, this situation will not arise if you are not going this number 1. Firstly, you have to identify number 1, then only you can go with number 2. If you want to take another example, then you can say that if proper rain will be there, then only production will be good. So here, what is independent variable? Proper rain, and then only production will be good. So proper rain is known as your independent variable, and production or good production is fully dependent on the proper rain. Another example, again, demand is fully dependent on the price, it is fully dependent on the advertisement. If your price is suitable to the customers, then obviously there will be the higher demand. So price is what over here? Independent variable, and on that full demand is dependent, you can say that. So what is independent variable? It can be measured, it can be manipulated, or it is selected by the researcher. Why they are selecting it? Because they want to determine the relationship with the dependent variable. We will go with this single example continuously in 5 of our variables, so that it will be very easy to understand the different types of variable. Now let us move to variable number 2, that is dependent variable. Firstly, go with the meaning. Dependent variable are those variable which are observed and measured to determine the effect of independent variable. Dependent variable can be observed, that means you can see it, you can measure it also, but why it is measured, why it is seen? To determine the effect of independent variable. It is said that independent variable is a cause and dependent variable is a effect. You are identifying independent variable, it is always a cause, and dependent variable is always a effect, that is a result. Whatever things you are defining with the independent variable and whatever result you are generating, that is known as the effect, that is known as the result. Dependent variable is denoted with the short form, that is DV. We have gone with the similar example. The introduction of 5 days per week, as a researcher you have identified it, will lead to increase in the productivity. Same example, this is the effect. You have find out the main reason that you are going to introduce this, and it is going to give this effect on the particular workers. So see here, you can say that to determine the effect of independent variable on the dependent variable. So hope you are clear with the independent and dependent variable. First of all, if you are able to make clear in your mind what is independent and dependent, then other 3 variables will be easy to understand. So repeating it again, independent variable are mainly determined by the researcher to determine the relationship with the dependent variable. That means as a researcher you have to identify one thing which is going to give certain results or which is going to give certain effects. We have gone with the similar example only. Dependent variable are actually fully dependent on the independent variable. In simple terms, if you want to say that they are fully dependent on the independent variable, but it can be observed and it can be measured and its effects can be seen on the dependent variable, but effects of the independent variable can be seen on the dependent variable. Now let us move to our variable number 3, that is moderating variable. It is denoted as MV in short. Now what are these moderating variable? Moderating variable are those variable which are measured, manipulated and selected by the researcher to discover whether it modifies the relationship of independent and dependent variable. Only you have to remember this word, that it modifies the relationship. See, in every variable you are going to hear this word measured, manipulated and selected. So it is a common in this, but actually what it does over here, it modifies the relationship. Modifies, that is it does certain changes in certain relationship. Now changes can be positive, changes can be negative, changes can increase, changes can decrease. It can be anything. Modify, that is changes the relationship. Which relationship you have to change? That is relationship between independent and dependent variable. Now again, going with the similar example, introduction of 5 days per week. You have introduced in your company that you are going to allow your employees to work for 5 days, that is independent variable. Now it will lead to increase in the productivity, which is your dependent variable. If your employees are working only for 5 days, then they will increase the main production, or it will increase productivity of the workers. That means their efficiency will increase to do more production. That is your dependent variable. Now here we are including certain change over here. Mainly if you are giving this facility to the younger workers, then it can increase the productivity per worker. That is known as your moderating variable. Now why only younger workers can increase the productivity? If aged persons are there, we know that they cannot work too much in comparison of the younger persons. So it is said that if you want to improve the relationship between independent and dependent variable more, then you can say that by including one thing, that is, it is a case of the younger workers only. If you are giving these facilities to old person, then it is not sure that they will increase productivity or not. Maybe they will work in a similar way for the whole time period. So old generation cannot increase productivity, but mainly younger workers can increase the productivity. So here there is a certain moderation in the variable. Moderation, that is certain change. 5 days will increase the productivity in worker, but especially when you are going with the younger workers only. Next one is extraneous variable, and last one is intervening variable, but this will require more time, so we will go with this next two variable in the next video. Today only we are concluding with the independent variable, which is measured, which is manipulated, or which is selected by the researcher to determine the relationship with dependent variable. Number 2, dependent variable, which is fully dependent on the independent variable, and it gives the effect of independent variable on the dependent variable. Number 3 is moderating variable, which modifies the relationship between independent and dependent variable. So we will learn next variables in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Goodbye.